The air crackled with anticipation, a palpable energy that seemed to electrify the very atmosphere. The sky above was a canvas of dark clouds, occasionally illuminated by flashes of lightning, as if the heavens themselves were eager to witness the spectacle about to unfold. The arena, carved from obsidian and cooled magma, throbbed with the heartbeats of thousands. This ancient Colosseum, a testament to the trials of fire and strength, had seen countless battles, but today it would witness the crowning of a new Pyro Archon. Today, a new Pyro Archon would be crowned. 4 contenders stood ready, each one a master of their fiery craft, each one prepared to stake their claim to the throne.
Arlecchino, the knave, with eyes as sharp as her daggers. Her reputation as a cunning and ruthless fighter preceded her, and her every move was calculated to perfection.
Deya, the flame main, her claymore radiating heat. Known for her unyielding strength and fiery determination, she was a force to be reckoned with, her blade a beacon of her indomitable spirit.
Hu Tao, the Wang Sheng funeral parlor director, mischievous grin hiding a fiery spirit. Her playful demeanor belied a fierce combatant, one who danced with death and flames alike.
And Yoimiya, the frolicking flame, her fireworks a promise of dazzling spectacle. Her mastery of pyrotechnics was unmatched, and her vibrant personality shone as brightly as her explosive displays.
The weight of history pressed upon them. This was not just a battle for power, but a battle to uphold the legacy of those who came before. The legacy of Murata, the god of war, hung heavy. Each contender felt the burden of living up to the expectations set by this legendary figure, whose spirit seemed to watch over the arena. Only one would inherit the mantle of Pyro Archon. The throne, surrounded by flames, awaited its new ruler, a symbol of power and responsibility. The crowd roared, a cacophony of cheers and anticipation. Thousands of voices merged into one, creating a symphony of excitement that echoed through the Colosseum. The tension was palpable, thick enough to choke. Every spectator held their breath, eyes fixed on the arena, hearts pounding in unison with the warriors below. The battle was about to begin. As the first rays of dawn broke over the horizon, the stage was set for an epic confrontation, one that would determine the fate of the Pyro Archon. High above, Mavuika, the Geo Archon, surveyed the arena. Her gaze, ancient and unwavering, settled on the 4 figures. In her hand, she held a bell forged from the heart of a fallen star. Its chime, when struck, echoed with the power of creation itself.
Mavuika raised the bell.
The stadium fell silent. Not a whisper, not a cough disturbed the stillness. The air grew heavy, pregnant with the promise of battle. And then, with a resounding clang, the bell tolled. The sound reverberated through the arena, a clarion call to arms. The Pyro showdown had begun. Hu Tao, a flicker of mischief in her eyes, made the first move. She was known for her playful yet deadly demeanor, always keeping her opponents on their toes. Her every action was unpredictable, a dance of chaos and control. With a graceful twirl, she launched a plume of searing flames towards Yoimiya. The flames danced around her, reflecting her fiery spirit and unyielding will. Each movement was a testament to her mastery, a blend of elegance and raw power. The attack was swift, deadly, a testament to her mastery over the element of pyro. The air crackled with energy as the flames surged forward, a blazing inferno that seemed unstoppable. Hu Tao's control over the fire was absolute, each flicker and spark obeying her command.
But Yoimiya was ready. She leapt high, a dancer defying gravity, her movements as fluid as the flame she commanded. Her agility was unmatched, each leap and twist a display of her incredible skill. She moved with the grace of a seasoned performer, her body a blur of motion.
Her fireworks, a symphony of light and color, met Hu Tao's flames head-on. The night sky was illuminated by the brilliant display, each explosion a burst of vibrant hues. The clash of fire and light was mesmerizing, a battle of elements that captivated the audience. The resulting explosion shook the arena, sending a shockwave rippling through the air. The ground trembled under the force, and debris flew in all directions. It was a spectacle of destruction and beauty, a testament to the power wielded by both combatants. When the smoke cleared, Hu Tao was gone. The battlefield was eerily silent, the only sound the faint crackle of dying flames. The air was thick with the scent of smoke and ash, a reminder of the fierce battle that had just taken place. Only a faint trace of ash remained, a testament to Yoimiya's power. The ground was covered in a light dusting of ash, the remnants of Hu Tao's fiery assault. It was a stark contrast to the vibrant display of fireworks that had filled the sky moments before. The crowd gasped, stunned into silence by the sudden turn of events. Faces were etched with shock and awe, the spectators unable to comprehend the swift and dramatic conclusion. The battle had been a spectacle of skill and power, leaving an indelible mark on all who witnessed it. Arlecchino seized the opportunity. With a speed that belied her small frame, she darted towards Dehya, her daggers flashing like lightning. Dehya, caught off guard, raised her claymore in defense. The clash of steel against steel echoed through the arena, a deadly dance of sparks and fire. Dehya, her strength unmatched, pushed back against Arlecchino's assault. But Arlecchino was relentless, her attacks swift and precise. Just when it seemed Dehya would falter, she unleashed her elemental burst. A wave of molten fire erupted from her claymore, engulfing Arlecchino in a searing inferno.
Arlecchino, overwhelmed, crumpled to the ground, defeated.
Dehya, panting but victorious, stood tall. Now only two remained, Dehya and Yoimiya. The crowd, regaining its voice, erupted in thunderous applause. This was the final showdown they had all been waiting for. The two pyromasters circled each other, their eyes locked in a battle of wills. The air crackled with raw energy, a tangible manifestation of their power. Dehya struck first, her claymore a blur of motion.
Yoimiya, nimble and quick, dodged each blow with ease.
Fireworks exploded around them, painting the arena in a kaleidoscope of colors. The battle raged, a furious exchange of blows and pyrotechnics. Neither warrior gave an inch. The fate of Pyro hung in the balance. As the battle reached its climax, Yoimiya knew she had to end it. Reaching deep within, she channeled every ounce of her pyro vision into a single magnificent firework. It soared into the night sky, a blazing comet trailing a tail of golden sparks. For a moment, the world held its breath. Then, with an earth-shattering roar, the firework exploded.
The explosion bathed the arena in a blinding white light.
When it faded, Dehya lay upon the ground, her strength finally spent. Yoimiya, bruised but unbroken, remained standing. The crowd erupted. The frolicking flame had triumphed, her victory echoing through the ages. A stunned silence descended upon the arena. Then, as the reality of Yoimiya's victory sunk in, a wave of cheers erupted from the crowd. The sound was deafening, a tidal wave of raw emotion that seemed to shake the very foundations of the arena. From the humblest commoner to the loftiest dignitary, everyone was caught up in the moment.
Banners bearing Yoimiya's insignia unfurled across the stands, transforming the arena into a sea of vibrant colors. The frolicking flame, usually so cheerful and carefree, stood awestruck by the outpouring of support.
Her victory was not just her own, it was a victory for all who believed in the power of joy and celebration.
Mavuika, her face impassive, descended from her platform. In her hands, she held a crown of smoldering embers, pulsating with the raw power of pyro. With a solemn grace, she placed the crown upon Yoimiya's head. The embers flared, bathing Yoimiya in their fiery glow. In that instant, the mantle of Pyro Archon was passed.
A hush fell over the arena as Yoimiya, now cloaked in the fiery aura of her newfound power, addressed her people. Her voice, though soft, carried across the vast expanse.
She spoke of unity, of joy, of the boundless potential that lay dormant within each and every one of them.
Her words ignited a spark of hope in the hearts of all who listened. As the echoes of the celebration faded and the crowds dispersed, Yoimiya stood alone in the center of the arena. The once vibrant and bustling space now felt eerily silent, the empty seats a stark contrast to the energy that had filled them moments before. She could almost hear the lingering whispers of the crowd, their cheers and applause still echoing faintly in her mind. It was a moment of profound solitude, a brief pause before the weight of her new reality fully settled in. The weight of her responsibility, the legacy she now carried, settled upon her shoulders. Yoimiya had always been a beacon of joy and celebration, her fireworks lighting up the night sky and bringing smiles to countless faces. But now, she was more than just the frolicking flame. She was a leader, a symbol of hope and resilience for the people of Teyvat. The burden was heavy, but it was one she was determined to bear with grace and strength. But she did not falter. Yoimiya's resolve was unshakable, her spirit unyielding. She knew that the path ahead would be fraught with challenges and uncertainties, but she was ready to face them head-on. Her determination was a flame that burned brightly within her, a guiding light that would lead her through the darkest of times. She stood tall, her eyes fixed on the horizon, ready to embrace the future with unwavering confidence. For Yoimiya knew that the true strength of a leader lay not in power, but in the unwavering belief in the people they led. She understood that her role was not to command with an iron fist, but to inspire and uplift those around her. Her leadership was rooted in compassion and empathy, in the deep connection she felt with her community. She believed in the potential of every individual, in the collective strength that came from unity and cooperation.
The Battle of Pyros was over, but a new chapter in the story of Tevat had just begun. The land bore the scars of conflict, the remnants of a fierce struggle that had tested the very fabric of their world. Yet amidst the smoldering ruins and the quiet aftermath, there was a sense of renewal, a promise of a brighter dawn. The people of Tevat looked to the future with hope, their spirits unbroken and their hearts filled with determination. And Yoimiya, the frolicking flame, was ready to write her name in the annals of history. With her bow in hand and her heart ablaze with passion, she stood poised to lead her people into a new era. Her fireworks, a symbol of her indomitable spirit, would continue to light up the night sky, a testament to her unwavering resolve. She was not just a leader, she was a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration for all who looked up to her. Her reign as Pyro Archon promised to be a time of joy, of celebration, of unity. The festivals and celebrations that had always been a part of her life would now take on even greater significance, becoming symbols of the strength and resilience of her people. Under her guidance, the land of Tevat would flourish, its people united by a shared sense of purpose and a collective vision for the future. The night sky, illuminated by her fireworks, would serve as a constant reminder of the light she brought into their lives. For as long as her fireworks lit up the night sky, the people of Tevat knew that they were in good hands. Each burst of color, each dazzling display was a promise of her unwavering commitment to their well-being. The children who watched in awe, the families who gathered to celebrate, all found comfort and joy in the brilliance of her displays. Yoimiya's legacy was not just one of leadership, but of love and dedication to her people, a legacy that would burn brightly for generations to come.